Hello, friends. Pastor David at Point Pleasant United Methodist Church. I just wanted to give a little bit of an explanation regarding our financial summary that was printed in the Circuit Rider this month. So if you received a Circuit Rider, you probably saw these numbers, including a deficit of $40,944. Now, this is an accurate summary of our general fund, which manages our operating expenses month to month. However, there is more information to be given about where we got that number and how that affects us moving forward. So I just wanted to send out a little bit of a clarity video that might help explain some of those numbers. It really begins with our mortgage. Our mortgage is managed with two accounts, our general fund and our legacy of love. Now, for years, our monthly payments to our mortgage have come out of our general fund, and they have been interest only. We have also agreed to pay $90,000 in principal toward our mortgage, and that has come out of our legacy of love account. This has had great success for our congregation. In 2022, we were able to pay $100,000 down from our principal, and in 2023, we paid $90,000, which is the number that we've agreed upon and will make in 2024 as well. With that said, our mortgage company restructured in July, and in addition to that, our loan advisor retired. And so without our knowledge, our loan was reverted to a typical loan structure. This means that when a payment is made, interest and principal payments come out. So in July and August, that's exactly what happened with our mortgage. We received an automatic withdrawal of principal and interest out of our general fund. July and August saw an additional $10,957 charged each month, for a total of $21,914 out of our general fund. As you look at the numbers printed in the Circuit Rider, and as you look at the numbers of our general fund, you can see that $40,944 is a pretty big number, but $21,914 of that were these principal payments that were made unknowingly, kind of surprised us in July and August. Now again, that explains a big portion of our deficit, but it doesn't give the whole story. So where are we now? We are working with our mortgage company to return to interest-only payments. We've had several conversations. We feel confident that this will happen, and we anticipate this return to interest-only by October. In the meantime, our Legacy of Love account has paid $50,000 this year in principal payments. An additional $21,914 from the general fund brings our principal payments to $71,914, and our remaining principal payment due in 2024 is $18,085. So, good news. Our Legacy of Love balance is at $24,296, so we should be able to cover that last $18,000 without any problems this year. Now, to talk a little bit more about the rest of that deficit, I want to look at the numbers in a little bit different way. This is comparing through August 2023 and then through August 2024. You can see our expenses in 2023 were $262,986, and our expenses in 2024 were $266,727. So a little bit higher. But remember, $21,914 of that was unexpected mortgage principal that was charged to our general fund. And so actually our expenses have gone significantly down this year. Our income this year compared to last year was $259 $259,005. And this year it's $225,783. And that's a pretty significant difference. So we can look at average monthly expenses as well. Our average expenses last year through August were $32,873, and our average expenses this year were $33,340. Again, that average includes our principal payments that were taken out of our general fund. Our average income last year was $32,375 per month through August. Our average income this year is $28,222. So you can see that our giving this year is significantly down. And that is a cause for concern. So to address that, I think it might be helpful for us to remember a few things. It's helpful to remember that this church was founded in 1885. And since that time, and actually since long before that time, God has been at work. In the 139 years since then, there have been seasons of challenge as well as seasons of relative ease. There have been seasons of abundance as well as seasons of scarcity. What has not changed in that process is God's faithfulness to our community and the faith and vision of the people here at Point Pleasant to respond to what God might be doing in our community and in the world. So, as the last quarter of our year, 2024, rolls out, I invite you to reflect on your financial commitment to Point Pleasant United Methodist Church. And if possible, increase your giving. Friends, I know that God is with us. I trust in the generosity of our congregation, and I believe we can do this. It comes around every year where we kind of go, oh, we have some questions this year, but by the end of the year, we typically step through and make things work. And I trust that the same will happen this year. So friends, I give thanks and praise to God for you, for your time, for your attention, and for your commitment to the ministry of Point Pleasant United Methodist Church. May God bless you.